Hey guys, it's TonyCouldveBeen. Seeing how long I can hold this face for. No, seriously. So, I want to talk about something very near and dear to my heart tonight. The topic is what is, well, like, I should say, because it's a fact, it's not a question, but, I want to talk about dating with bipolar disorder. As in dating while having been diagnosed with bipolar disorder. I guess this could apply to any mental illness or disorder, what have you, that you want, whatever you want to call it. Cause the biggest thing that usually is the first indication of whether this person that you're dating, or in my case that I may or may not be dating, if she is gonna notice at some point, let's say you sleep over, or she sleeps over, or she goes into your room, goes into your bathroom, and she notices the many bottles of medications there. The logical answer would be, hey, I get a logical question. Hey, what are all these meds for? So, at this point, in my case, me, but like, let's just say people in general who fall into these circumstances, they have to make a decision whether it is worth it telling the truth with the risk of freaking them out, or lie only to have it come back to you later when you are ready to talk about it. All I'm saying is, it's kind of a catch-22. It's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't thing, because what are you supposed to say? I mean, like, with the stigma already at the level it's at, and it's, in my opinion, shows no signs of slowing down or decreasing the stigma, of course. Like, I remember with, let me see here. So, I remember I told the girl I lost my virginity to, my first relationship, which also was the first, and at the time, only long distance relationship I had. Very, very bad idea to get your first girlfriend and have it be a long distance relationship. Very, very bad idea. But I had no comparison to compare it to, so like, what was I supposed to do? But yeah, I came out of the proverbial mental health closet, and I told her straight up, like, this is what I've been diagnosed with. It's my issue. If you want to help, great. If you want to learn more about it, great. If you don't, then I can't force you to, but it would be nice, just to show that you care. But seriously, yeah, and then I was with I had that one night stand in New York, and obviously I had to bring my medicine with me because I was staying overnight. Just to clarify, if a person with a mental illness or disorder doesn't take their medication for like maybe one night, maybe even a few nights in a row, mornings, etc., it's probably not gonna do anything immediately detrimental, but things add up. Like, shit rolls downhill. Like, if you want to look at it like that. But yeah, and then there was my other girlfriend, who's, I believe, was a different, it was semi long distance, and I stayed over there, so I had to bring my meds with me. And I will say, like, there's been rare moments where I just don't say anything. I just bring it with me, and I say, oh, there's just for something like I can't remember what I said. I think I said they were like for heartburn or something cholesterol or something bizarre like that. Something relatively normal that most people don't take medicine for in the case of mental illness and disorders. But yeah, then in Vegas, you know, eventually my girlfriend at the time and I moved in together. Then she saw all the many pill bottles, and you see, dating with bipolar disorder is very hard, because I don't think I've ever had any bad experiences. Like, it's never been a deal breaker, but it's like if any point in the future of the relationship, that card will be played against you, or against me in this case, because they're gonna know you're quote unquote crazy. So when you get an argument or a discussion or a debate, whatever you want to call it, miscommunication, whatever, disagreement, you lose a bit of your credibility because you're viewed as not what's the word I'm looking for? This is definitely getting me riled up here, because it's like I'm thinking faster than I can speak. I think it's just you lose credibility, so it just kind of belittles your value, your opinion. The value of your opinion is decreased because it appears that you can only be stable while taking these medications, which may or may not be true. In my opinion, it is true, because I'm living proof that it's true. Because you know, I can't really act it out for you guys, like, but the medicine works. I mean, yeah, there's side effects and whatnot, but considering the alternative of like hearing voices, becoming paranoid, becoming depressed, like, those are all bad things. And a lot of people disagree with me on this. A lot of people who are more hipsterish, if you want to call it that, more liberal. But medicine in general is being put into more of a bad and badder light, in terms of people want organic, natural remedies. And what I'm trying to say is it doesn't get more natural than a salt, as in lithium. Now I can only speak on behalf of bipolar disorder here, but like I said, this video addresses anyone who has to reveal a personal secret, a personal, maybe not a secret, but a personal, what's the word I'm looking for? A personal situation. And it's unfortunate that that situation exists, but I feel like she or whoever's boyfriend, girlfriend may be at the time, she should be open-minded to it before judgments are made. Because anything she knows in the past is irrelevant, because this right here, me and her, this is happening now. Your preconceived notions of what medicine can or can't do, what bipolar is or isn't, doesn't matter. And I wish all the people I've dated, all the women I've dated would understand that. That this, we're just talking about me here. We're not talking about the millions of other people on antidepressants across the world, whatever. But I don't know, I just feel like when you make a judgment of the whole, you lose sense of the part, of the personal, of the one, or in a couple's case, of the two. I don't know. Maybe that kind of stuff should just be shared for serious relationships. I don't know. But to be honest, serious relationships are the only kind of relationships I have. I mean, why would I waste my time otherwise? But I don't know. That's just me. That must be the cancer in me, as in the astrological sign. Not that I have cancer, but if I kept smoking, I probably would. But that's a whole nother discussion. So yeah, it's just like I've gotten most of my side effects under control. Like occasionally I'll have some hand tremors, but hand tremors are a side effect of lithium, in case you guys didn't know. But like, I don't know, like, if there was a book about how to like discuss, oh, maybe I should write the book on it. But yeah, if there's some sort of guide, some sort of checklist, plan, schematic, I don't know, just something to guide myself and others, like how do you tell someone that you care about, who you assume cares about you as well, that you have a condition, that you have a disorder or illness that you're gonna have arguably the rest of your life. The rest of the time you and her may or may not be together for, even after the if the relationship ends, you will still have that disorder. If the relationship continues for the rest of your life, you marry this person, you die, you grow old and die together, you will have it until death. Your existence on this planet, you'll still have it. I hate to make it as blunt as that, but you know, I've never really tried to be one to sugarcoat things. I mean, I do when it needs to be, but I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real. Well, in other news, I'm on my way to my 150th platinum trophy on my PlayStation 4, which is gonna be Final Fantasy 15, so 15 and 150. It works out, you know. But yeah, I wish there was more I could say about dating with bipolar disorder, but I don't know. I wish there was a, because I guess if you tell your love interest that, you know, you have that situation. I'm trying to think of other words besides condition, because I feel like condition sounds kind of bad, but if you explain to your partner your situation and they can't accept that, it pains me to say, but they're probably not worth being with anyway. I don't know. But yeah, I'll get off my soapbox now, but I haven't had a long video like this in a long time, and like, I can talk about this for hours. And I sort of did when I wrote that book, because that was just me putting as much as I could out there to cover everything I wanted to cover, and it still wasn't complete. Perfectionist much? Alright guys, I'll talk to you later. Stay safe, stay happy, stay aware. How's that for one? Not just stay frosty, but stay aware.